Hi everyone, my name is Selena and we're here at the Art Centre on the Gold Coast. We're just in front of the basement right now, about to go and see Dave Callan. It's a fantastic Friday night and we'll have an interview with him in a few minutes, so stay tuned. So what made you want to get into stand-up?
I always really liked watching stand-up on TV and, you know, video cassettes. That's what we had in my day. So yeah, I used to watch a lot of it on TV. My family always were really into comedy, watching comedy programs. I used to like Blackadder.
Oh yeah.
When I was a teenager and stuff like that. So comedy was always something that I really found interesting, and I think it's got a really powerful. To make somebody laugh is a really powerful thing. You're creating a connection in their brain that wasn't there before.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a psychological, but also quite an interesting thing to do to somebody. And to hear the sound of laughter is a great thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think with any discipline that you involve yourself with, I think you get exposed to it at an early age and you develop a like for it, and when you like something you do it well.
Yeah.
When you really have a love for something, you begin to look at it and figure out ways to nurture it. Well, you develop skills as you go along, and when you're early on in your career, you're kind of unshaky and your routines aren't all that well thought out, and so you can get a lot of hecklers because there's a lot of cracks in what you do.
Yeah.
But as you go through your career and you become stronger and you begin to fill in those cracks and become a more polished performer, it becomes more difficult for hecklers to find a point to interject or to take you down on any level.
If heaven does exist and you had to go up to the pearly gates and see God, what would you like him to say to you?
What would I like him to say to me?
Yeah.
I would like him to say, hey, like what you did down there, come on in, let's have a soda water. I'd like to be a blender.
Blender? Why a blender?
As long as I didn't put mince in the blender. Like, I quite like the idea of blending fruit up, because it would be quite pleasant and citrusy. Probably trousers. Trousers is hard to beat.
I think it's the way you say it, it makes it so much more exciting. Apart from hints.
Basically, the most important thing is to be funny. I know it sounds really obvious, but
Yeah.
you really have to be funny. And a lot of that is doing what you think is funny. Don't do what you think audiences would like to hear. Believe in yourself and your audience will find you. So do things that you think are really interesting and try to not do subjects that everybody else is doing. Try to cover stuff that's a little bit more unique and hasn't really been explored before. Because if you do a lot of the same subjects as other people, it can be done and you can be better than other people, but there's a lot of topics out there that have been covered really well already.
Alright, we're here with Dave Callan. We've just been to the basement and seen a fantastic show. So stay tuned and I'll keep you updated with what's coming up in the next week. Thank you. Thanks, Dave.